My fiancé was on his deathbed in an earthquake. He made his older brother, James Storr, promise him that he would take care of me after his death. James kept his promise and took care of me for 5 years. One day, we got drunk and in the moment of recklessness, we ended up sleeping together. As a result, I got pregnant. Remembering the ring that James kept hidden in the drawer, I became excited and could not wait to tell him the news. However, as I entered the house, I was walking in the middle of James and his Rula, Jane Lennox, having a heated lovemaking session. Seeing this, my face turned as white as a ghost and I fled from the scene. However, his hoarse voice called out to me, "Sandra Lane, could you help me buy a box of condoms?" I crushed the pregnancy result tightly in my fist as I gave out a bitter smile. After I returned with a box of condoms, James transferred $1,500 to my account for running errands for him. Jane, his lover, turned her gaze at me after looking at the box briefly. Her eyes were full of malice when directed to me. Then she said, "James, your sister-in-law looks so innocent, but she sure knows how to pick things." James's gaze was sharp as he scolded, "You're still young. Stop meddling in adult matters. Go stay at a hotel for a few days before coming back." I obediently left and never came back. After that, I went to the doctor to abort our baby. When the doctor saw me return to her office, she was confused. "Is there something wrong?" she asked. I was not surprised she asked that question after all. When I first found out I was pregnant, my face was flushed with joy. Now, it was deathly pale. I said to her, "Please schedule the earliest appointment for an abortion." Having seen the warmth and the coldness of human relationships, the doctor did not persuade me to do otherwise. However, when it came time to sign the consent form, she insisted I get a family member's signature. I pulled out my phone and instinctively pressed a speed dial. The phone only rang once, and before I could do anything, James had already hung up on me. I forced a smile and called the doctor. "I don't have any family. I'll sign it myself." After the abortion procedure finished, I found out that James had sent me a message along with a screenshot of a hotel reservation. It said, "Don't call me unless it's an emergency." You know the reason. The man was considerate enough to book me a hotel room for an entire week. I was not dumb after I saw the diamond ring on that woman's finger. What else was there to understand? When I saw the diamond ring in the drawer, I was too foolish to think James had prepared it for me. Even more absurd, I thought he might remember that night of madness between the two of us. I looked at the bloody remains of the tiny life I had lost and left, and at that moment, my heart turned into ashes. The superior luxury room hotel that I stayed in had everything that I needed. It was as cozy as the bedroom James had set up for me. However, as I curled under the blanket, all I could feel was a bone-chilling coldness. With trembling hands, I made a call. "Senior, you mentioned putting together a medical aid team for Africa. Count me in." Although thrilled I wanted to join her, she was thoughtful and cautiously asked, "Sandra, didn't you say before that your brother-in-law wouldn't let you go to Africa? Did you two have a fight? Just because you're angry, don't act on impulse and leave with me. If he finds out and becomes panics, he'll search everywhere to find you." It was understandable, she had this concern. After that reckless night with James, I had sneaked away in embarrassment while he was still asleep. Later, he treated me the same as before, like his little sister, and acted as if nothing had happened. I was so angry with him. He had dared to do the deed but refused to own it, so I went traveling without saying a word.